Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about the most intense battle you will ever fight. It is not against your enemies, not against the challenges of life, and not against the opinions of others. The greatest battle you will ever face is you against you. The greatest battle you will ever face is not against the world around you, but within yourself. Every day you wake up with thoughts, emotions, and decisions that determine the course of your life. The real challenge is not about overcoming external obstacles. It is about overcoming the doubts, fears, and weaknesses that try to hold you back. It is easy to look at life's challenges and blame circumstances, other people, or even fate. But the truth is, the greatest struggle is the one happening inside of you. There is a voice within that speaks both faith and fear, confidence and insecurity, strength and weakness. One moment you believe in yourself, and the next you wonder if you are good enough. This internal battle is what determines your success or failure. Many people live their lives controlled by the wrong voice, the voice of doubt, fear, and negativity. They let past mistakes define their future. They allow failures to dictate what they can or cannot achieve. Instead of stepping forward in faith, they hold themselves back, convinced that they are not capable. Your thoughts shape your destiny. The way you see yourself determines how you approach life. If you believe you are not strong enough, you will act accordingly. If you believe you are not smart enough, you will hesitate when opportunities arise. If you believe you are unworthy of success, you will sabotage your own progress. The mind is a battlefield where the fight is won or lost. The enemy of progress is not what is happening around you. It is the battle raging within you. Fear is one of the greatest weapons in this internal war. It whispers, what if you fail? What if you are not enough? What if people reject you? Fear keeps people stuck, trapped in a life far below their potential. It convinces them that staying in their comfort zone is safer than stepping out in faith. But fear is a liar. It magnifies problems, distorts reality, and creates barriers that do not exist. The truth is, you are stronger than you think, more capable than you believe, and destined for greater things than you can imagine. Self-doubt is another opponent in this battle. It sneaks in through comparison, reminding you of what others have accomplished and making you feel like you are falling behind. But you were never meant to run someone else's race. Your purpose is unique, your journey is different, and your potential is limitless. The only competition you have is with the person you were yesterday. The goal is not to be better than others, it is to be better than you were before. Winning the battle within requires discipline. It means training your mind to focus on truth rather than fear. It means feeding your soul with encouragement rather than negativity. It means silencing the lies that say you cannot and replacing them with the truth that you can. The war inside of you is real, but you have everything you need to win it. The choice is yours. The way you think determines the course of your life. Your mindset is the foundation on which everything else is built. It influences how you see yourself, how you react to challenges, and ultimately, what you achieve. If your mind is filled with doubt, negativity, and limitations, your life will reflect that. But if your mind is filled with confidence, faith, and possibility, you will rise above obstacles and step into your true potential. Every great achievement begins in the mind. Before anything happens in reality, it first happens in thought. The person who believes they are capable will take action, push forward, and persevere even when things get tough. On the other hand, the person who doubts themselves will hesitate, second-guess every decision, and eventually talk themselves out of pursuing their dreams. This is why two people can face the same challenge, but one overcomes it while the other gives up. The difference is not in their abilities, but in their mindset. Many people live trapped in a mindset of fear and limitation. They see obstacles as permanent roadblocks instead of temporary challenges. They focus on what could go wrong instead of what could go right. They let past failures define their future and convince themselves that they are not capable of more. But the truth is, failure is not the end, it is a lesson. Every setback holds the potential for growth, but only if the mind is willing to see it that way. The person with the right mindset does not see failure as defeat. They see it as a stepping stone to success. Your thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly think about problems, your life will be filled with them. If you constantly focus on possibilities, you will find solutions. The mind attracts what it dwells on. This is why it is so important to guard your thoughts. Negative thinking will drain your energy, steal your motivation, and keep you stuck. But a positive and determined mindset will push you forward, even in the face of adversity. Growth begins when you decide to shift your thinking. Instead of saying, "I can't," start saying, "I will find a way." Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you can do with what you have. Instead of being afraid of challenges, see them as opportunities to grow. This shift in mindset is what separates those who succeed from those who stay stuck. It is not about intelligence, talent, or luck. It is about the decision to think differently and act accordingly. The battle for your destiny is won or lost in your mind. Your potential is already inside of you, but it will only be unlocked when you choose to believe in yourself and act in alignment with that belief. The mind is powerful, and the way you train it will determine the direction of your life. The choice is yours. Will you let a limited mindset hold you back? Or will you embrace the mindset that leads to greatness? Fear and faith are two powerful forces that shape the direction of our lives. Every decision we make, every step we take, is influenced by one of these two forces. Fear holds people back, while faith moves them forward. Fear whispers doubts and insecurities, making the future seem uncertain and overwhelming. Faith, on the other hand, speaks of possibility, strength, and the unseen potential that lies ahead. The battle between fear and faith is constant, and the choice between the two determines whether a person will rise above challenges or remain stuck in limitations. Fear often disguises itself as wisdom, convincing people that staying in their comfort zone is the safest choice. It fills the mind with what ifs. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if things don't work out? These thoughts create invisible barriers that keep people from stepping into opportunities. Fear magnifies obstacles and minimizes strengths, making problems seem larger than they really are. It paralyzes progress and keeps people from discovering what they are truly capable of. Faith, however, operates differently. It does not deny the existence of challenges, but refuses to be controlled by them. Faith acknowledges obstacles, but chooses to believe that there is a way through. It silences the voice of doubt and replaces it with the assurance that no challenge is too great to overcome. Faith does not wait for perfect conditions to move forward. It steps out even when the outcome is uncertain. It is the driving force that turns dreams into reality and transforms ordinary people into extraordinary achievers. Fear thrives on uncertainty, while faith is fueled by trust. Fear says, "You don't know what will happen next, so don't take the risk." Faith responds, "You don't have to know everything, just take the next step." The truth is, no one has absolute control over the future. Waiting for complete certainty before taking action will only lead to missed opportunities and a life filled with regrets. The most successful and fulfilled people are not those who never feel fear, but those who choose faith despite their fears. Fear is loud and persistent, but faith must be louder. Fear demands attention, feeding on negative thoughts and worst-case scenarios, but faith must be nurtured daily. It grows through what a person focuses on, the words they speak and the actions they take. Surrounding oneself with encouragement, truth, and belief strengthens faith and weakens fear's grip. The mind is a battlefield, and whatever is fed the most will dominate. Feeding fear leads to courage and breakthrough. Every moment presents a choice. Will fear dictate the next step, or will faith lead the way? Fear sees the storm and says, "Stay where it's safe." Faith sees the storm and says, "Keep moving forward." Fear keeps people stuck, but faith sets them free. The outcome of life's battles is determined not by circumstances, but by which force a person chooses to follow. The decision is always there, fear or faith. One leads to regret, the other to purpose. The choice is in your hands. Self-doubt is one of the greatest obstacles to success, and it is a battle that everyone faces at some point in life. It is that inner voice that questions whether you are good enough, smart enough, or capable enough to achieve your goals. It creeps in quietly, making you second-guess your abilities and hesitate when opportunities arise. Left unchecked, self-doubt can paralyze progress, keeping you from reaching your full potential. It is not external circumstances that hold most people back. It is the belief that they are not worthy or capable of more. The roots of self-doubt often come from past experiences, failures, or negative words spoken by others. A person who has experienced rejection may fear trying again. Someone who has failed in the past may assume that failure is inevitable in the future. Over time, these experiences shape a false narrative, convincing people that they are not enough. But the truth is, past failures do not define future success. Every great achiever has faced setbacks, but they refuse to let those moments dictate their destiny. What separates those who succeed from those who remain stuck is their ability to rise above self-doubt. Overcoming self-doubt begins with recognizing its lies. The mind often exaggerates fears and weaknesses while downplaying strengths and potential. Doubt whispers, "You can't do this," when in reality, you are more capable than you realize. It tells you others are better than you when the truth is that comparison is a trap. No one else has your unique gifts, experiences, and purpose. The only person you need to be better than is the person you were yesterday. The battle against self-doubt is not won by waiting for fear to disappear, but by taking action despite it. Confidence is built through action. The more you challenge self-doubt, the weaker its grip becomes. Waiting until you feel completely ready is a mistake because readiness comes through experience. Taking small steps, even when fear is present, builds the strength needed to overcome doubt. Growth happens in the process, not before it begins. People who accomplish great things are not necessarily those who never doubt themselves. They are those who refuse to let doubt stop them. One of the most effective ways to silence self-doubt is by replacing negative thoughts with truth. What you tell yourself matters. Speaking words of encouragement, focusing on past victories, and surrounding yourself with uplifting influences can shift your mindset. Instead of dwelling on failures, focus on lessons learned. Instead of seeing obstacles as proof that you are incapable, see them as opportunities to grow. The mind is powerful, and whatever it focuses on will shape reality. The journey to confidence is not about eliminating self-doubt completely, but about learning to move forward despite it. Fear and doubt will always try to creep in, but they do not have to control your decisions. Every time you choose to believe in yourself and take action, self-doubt loses its power. The only way to truly know what you are capable of is to step out in faith and try. Success is not built in a day, it is built daily. The power of daily discipline shapes lives, determines achievements, and sets apart those who reach their full potential from those who fall short. Discipline is not about occasional bursts of effort, but about consistency in the small things that lead to greater results. It is the quiet commitment to do what needs to be done, even when motivation fades. While talent and opportunity may open doors, it is discipline that ensures lasting success. Every great achievement begins with a series of small, consistent actions. A strong body is built by daily exercise and healthy eating, not by a single workout. A sharp mind is developed by continuous learning, not by reading one book. A successful career is the result of persistent effort, not a single breakthrough moment. Discipline is the force that bridges the gap between goals and accomplishments. It keeps people moving forward when excitement wears off and challenges arise. The struggle with discipline often comes from the desire for immediate results. Many people start with enthusiasm, but become discouraged when progress is not instantly visible. However, true success is found in the unseen moments, the early mornings, the late nights, the sacrifices that no one else notices. The strongest individuals are not those who always feel motivated, but those who choose to act, even when they do not feel like it. They understand that small daily habits compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. Discipline is a choice, and it must be renewed daily. It is easy to make excuses, to wait for the right time, or to postpone difficult tasks. But the right time will never come unless it is created. The disciplined person does not wait for perfect conditions. They take action regardless of circumstances. They train themselves to push through discomfort, knowing that growth happens outside of the comfort zone. Daily discipline also strengthens character. It builds resilience, self-control, and the ability to overcome obstacles. The person who consistently wakes up early, stays focused on their goals, and resists distractions develops an inner strength that carries over into all areas of life. They learn to master their emotions rather than be controlled by them. While others give in to laziness or discouragement, the disciplined person continues forward, refusing to be swayed by temporary feelings. One of the greatest benefits of discipline is the confidence it creates. Every time a commitment is kept, self-trust is strengthened. When a person consistently follows through on their goals, they begin to see themselves as capable and reliable. This confidence fuels even greater success, creating a cycle of achievement. On the other hand, lack of discipline leads to frustration, regret, and unfulfilled potential. Dreams remain dreams when action is inconsistent. Daily discipline is the foundation of all great accomplishments. It may not always be easy, but it is always worth it. Those who master the art of consistency unlock doors that others only dream of opening. The results may not be immediate, but in time they will be undeniable. The question is not whether discipline works, the question is whether it will be embraced. The battles of life can feel overwhelming, making it seem as though victory is out of reach. Challenges arise, obstacles stand in the way, and doubt creeps in, whispering that success is impossible. But the truth is, the victory has already been won. The struggle is not about achieving victory, but about walking in the reality of what has already been secured. Too often, people fight as if they are trying to earn something that has already been given to them. Instead of living with confidence, they live in fear of failure. Instead of moving forward boldly, they hesitate, unsure of whether they have what it takes. Victory is not about circumstances, it is about perspective. Those who focus only on the difficulties will always feel defeated, but those who keep their eyes on the bigger picture will recognize that no challenge is greater than the strength within them. The difference between those who rise above their struggles and those who remain stuck is not that one group has fewer difficulties. It is that they choose to believe that victory is already theirs. They refuse to let setbacks define them, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Fear often tries to convince people that they are not strong enough, smart enough, or capable enough to overcome what is in front of them. It magnifies problems and minimizes potential. But fear is a liar. It tells people that they are fighting alone when, in reality, they have already been equipped with everything they need to succeed. The battle is not about gaining strength. It is about realizing the strength that already exists. The moment a person stops listening to fear and starts walking in faith, everything changes. One of the greatest barriers to victory is the mindset of defeat. Many people accept failure before they even try. They allow past mistakes to define their future, believing that because they struggled before, they will struggle again. But the past does not dictate the future. Every new day is another opportunity to rise, to push forward, and to step into the victory that has already been prepared. The only true failure is refusing to keep going. Those who refuse to quit are already victorious, no matter how long the journey takes. Victory is not about avoiding challenges, but about overcoming them. It is about pressing forward even when the road is difficult, and believing that the breakthrough is already set in place. The person who embraces this truth lives differently. They walk with confidence, speak with authority, and refuse to be shaken by temporary setbacks. They do not allow fear to control them because they know that their success is already secured. The battle may seem long, but the outcome has already been decided. Strength is already within, the path has already been made, and the only thing left to do is to step into it. The difference between those who win and those who give up is not in their circumstances, but in their belief. Victory is not something that must be earned, it is something that must be claimed. The only question is whether it will be embraced. The greatest battles in life are not fought in the world around us, but within us. Fear and faith, doubt and confidence, discipline and complacency, these opposing forces shape our journey and determine our destiny. Every challenge presents a choice, to shrink back in uncertainty or to press forward in belief. The difference between those who succeed and those who remain stuck is not their circumstances, but their mindset. Victory is not about never facing struggles. It is about refusing to let those struggles define the outcome. The power of daily discipline, the courage to silence self-doubt, and the decision to choose faith over fear all lead to one undeniable truth: success is already within reach. The greatest limitations are not external, but internal. And once a person learns to master their mind, nothing can hold them back.